Okay, time for a therapy segment where we help people out with problems in their life by offering them some advice. You want to get a problem on the air, go to the Tony Scott Show page at kmjm.com and fill out the form. Dear Tony, I've been happily married over 5 years. It's my second marriage. I believe it to be my last. The issue is I'm having a hard time trusting my mate. I innocently was looking at our cell phone bill, not concentrate on the phone numbers, but noticed the amount of text messages my husband used was more than 5 times the usual amount. Noticing that I looked at his phone, saw that he had been texting a female, begging her to call him, saying she was on his mind. It was clear to me that if he could send that many texts out, that he clearly couldn't get this person off of his mind. When I brought this to his attention, he said she was going to take him out to lunch, and that was the reason for the text. The part about you are on my mind was because he was wondering when she was going to take him out. Tony, I love my husband dearly, but he says to me, if you look for trouble, you will find it. I disagree, because if there isn't any wrongdoing, regardless of how much you look for trouble or discrepancies, you won't find it. I know you say that checking your mate's cell phone is wrong, but since that day, it's hard for me to refrain. I don't know what to tell you, because you cross the line, and when people say if you go looking for trouble, you'll find it, part of that is meant to be that if you go looking for trouble, you'll convince yourself that something is trouble. Now, I'm not saying what he told you is true or not, because I don't know. It sounds suspicious, because to me, if you're married and you're going to have lunch with somebody of the opposite sex who is not your spouse or relative, if you can't tell, why can't you tell your spouse, hey, I'm going to go have lunch with Linda? Why can't your wife even know who Linda is? You're allowed to have a female friend. She's allowed to have a male friend. You're even allowed to have lunch, but be upfront about it. Well, why didn't he tell you up front? Hey, I'm going to have lunch with Linda. What's the problem there? But you crossed the line. You went looking through the phone, and now you got a problem. You got a trust issue. You need marital counseling is what you need. Why? What made you do that? Let's be honest. You went through that phone bill looking for something. Something triggered it. A TV show, a friend of yours put the thought in your head. Something happened that made you go through that phone bill. You were looking for something, and maybe or maybe not, you convinced yourself of something that was there that maybe it's not. I don't know. Yeah, like I said, it sounds suspicious. My advice to you is to sit down and talk to him. If he doesn't satisfy you with his answers or where the conversation goes, you need marital counseling. That's my advice. What does Tammy think? What do you think? Let's hear from you. 556-6104.